In this clip we'll be tying Oates' Paraloop Emerger. With its emerger style profile, it's a great pattern when trout are taking hatching duckfly on big still waters, whether they be reservoirs or big natural waters such as the great lochs of Western Ireland. With hook secured in the vise, we run the tying thread on just behind the eye, using 2 or 3 turns just to lock that loose end in place before removing it. And we carry the thread down the shank, right round the bend, so that we get that profile reminiscent of a hatching buzzer. The next step is to take a length of silver wire, the finest you can actually get, and offer that up to the hook. Bring that up and just catch it in with a couple of turns of thread before drawing the loose end through. Next we take a few fibres of grey goose herl, not too many. Get the slip and just catch it in just at the bend. Catch it in with a couple of turns of thread, and then carry the thread back up over that waste end of silver wire, carrying it up the shank until it's about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way back towards the eye, around the place where the thorax will be formed. Get that silver wire out the way, and then just start to wind the grey feather fibre over the shank, not twisting it, just keeping it nice and flat so that it produces a nice slim body. Carry it on up to where we've parked the thread. Secure the loose ends, then trim off the excess. With the body in place, take hold of the silver wire, make one turn over the shank, and then begin to wind it over the body in nice, close but evenly spaced turns. Carry it on up. So locks the herl in place and also provides a nice little sparkle to the body. Keep it going until again the thread's been reached. Take hold of the thread, and then this wire should be thin enough just to break off. To form the support for the Paraloop hackle, we use a length of 3-pound breaking strain monofilament nylon formed into a loop, which we catch in just where the body comes to an end, leaving the 2 loose ends. Normally when tying Paraloop hackles we use a gallows tool to support the loop, but if we don't have one, a good alternative is simply to invert the hook in the vise and then use a normal dubbing twister just to hold that loop taut. I know it's upside down, but actually it works pretty well. The next step is to prepare the hackle, which is a silver badger saddle hackle. To prepare the hackle, we just remove some of the fibres from the base just to leave a short section of bare stem, trim it to length, and then offer it up to the hook and just catch it in just where the loop of nylon is. There we go. And then begin to wind the hackle in nice close turns over the loop. Keep working. And then when you've applied a few turns, just put your fingers in the loop and then just pull it up nice and tight, and that will draw the hackle fibres, the turns of hackle quite close together. Apply a few more and then repeat the process, just carefully pushing that up. That will compact the hackle. When you're happy with the density of the hackle, push the tip through the loop, through the monofill loop, and then just let it hang, and it should trap it in place. At this point it's a good idea to return the hook to its original position in the vise, and then just dub on a small pinch of red mosaic, or if you don't have that, some sort of reddish clarity red fur, and then just wind it on to form a small thorax. Then bring the hackle over the top, stroking the fibres back, and then catching it in place just in front of the thorax. With the hackle secured at the eye, just trim off the excess and also trim off the monofill loop. To complete the fly, we can just add a tiny little pinch of grey fur. It can be rabbit, or in this case I've used just SLF finesse, just to finish it off from the thorax up to the eye. Add a few turns of thread at the eye just to create a small head, then just complete with a whip finish. 4 turns should be enough. Just draw it up tight, bed that down, and just remove the excess. And there we have it, Oates's Paraloop Emerger.